Okay, so why the average American can no longer afford a home in 2024. I took some notes here from a video I watched. I'm going to just highlight some of the main points of it. The median income that is needed to afford a home is $117,000 in the United States. But the actual median income in the United States is 75,000. So, you know, people that have the median income would need to go up by 50%, over 50%, in order for the median, family or the median household to be able to afford a home. So we're not talking about a couple $1,000s here. We're talking about over 50% raise in what the average household is earning. So there's a huge gap there in terms of affordability. There's a huge supply and demand imbalance. There is not enough homes that are built. There's not enough sellers right now because they have interest rates that are locked in at 3 or 4%, and they're not going to get rid of that home. And when a home does become available, it gets snatched up pretty quickly by investors largely. 18% of homes now are being purchased by investors. So not people that are just living in the house. It's people that have multiple homes that are real estate investors or institutional money that's coming in. 20 years ago, that number was like 6%. So in the last 20 years, the amount of investors and institutional buyers that have come into the real estate market has tripled. Basically one in every five homes now is not owned by just a person that is a single family owner of the house. It's an investor, or it's an institution that owns the property. So really, the average salary is just not going to cut it, right? The price of real estate every year is outrunning what someone can afford on a salary. Even if you get a 5, 6, 10% raise, that's probably not going to be enough to keep up with the prices of houses. Most people do not get a 10% raise, though. They get like a 2 or 3% raise, maybe. And a lot of people maybe don't get any raise. So the numbers just do not work. Inventory, like I said, there's not enough homes that are available, and even the single family homes that people would be getting into, starter homes, are being snatched up by investors and other institutional players. So there's not enough homes for first-time home buyers. They don't want a fancy home. They're not looking for a luxury home. They're looking for a starter home. It's not available. What can be done? Congress is looking to do something. I don't think it's going to happen. They're going to look at a bill that taxes investors that own more than 15 properties or 15 pieces of real estate. Probably will not happen. They have friends in high places. They're looking to defend their position of power, and having to pay tax or being taxed on owning real estate. They're going to do everything they can to not have that pass. So, but at the end of the day, the average person can just not afford it. They cannot afford a home. Their income is not enough. Any property that does become available is getting eaten up by investors or institutions, and the average person is forced to stay in an apartment or rent indefinitely, right, and never actually own anything. So I don't know. I don't see it getting better until maybe interest rates come down and people that want to sell can maybe start to sell again. But I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. And, they'd have to build a lot more homes in order for the prices to be reasonable, which right now there's not enough inventory. So let me know what you guys think maybe is the solution moving forward for home affordability and what people can do. And appreciate any comments. Subscribe if you want. We'll see you on the next one.